this is our existing unit. The power supply is bad and needs to be replaced. So after power's been disconnected and shut off, the first step would be to remove all 10 440 nuts. But you will need to keep them to install the new power supply. Now there are 2 nuts on every standoff. When we put in the new one, we don't need to put all 10 back on. They're double nutted to prevent vibration and shipping. Since you're already on site, 1 set of nuts is sufficient. Okay, with all 4 nuts removed, power supply should lift straight off. And typically this can just be disposed of. This is how you receive the replacement power supply. You can see it's got a wire harness to make the electrical connection. This may vary depending on the sign that you're replacing. If it's a 2-message sign like an open close, this is the wire harness that you'll have. But there's also a 3-message version as well, which includes 1 more hot wire for the 3rd message. The new power supply will fit on the same standoffs that the old supply came off. One thing to do though before you set it down is just to give these standoffs a quick tighten with that same nut driver to make sure nothing has come loose, which will ensure a good electrical connection to the board. So once that's been done, the new power supply slides on the same posts using the same nuts as before. Because most electric nut drivers or cordless drills have torque settings, but there's no standardization in the amount of torque, your best bet is to use a hand nut driver and enough torque to snug it up, but nothing excessive. So hand tightened is fine. Again, we're just making an electrical connection, and there's not a lot of mass here, so you don't need to worry about it vibrating off. Okay, once it's been installed, we're ready to reattach the wires. Now the previous version, in this case as a 2-message sign, had 3 wires, a white, black, and red. White being the neutral, black typically being your message, 1 message hot, say for open, and the red being the other hot message, which in this case was closed. The new wiring scheme, which makes a little more sense, and this was confused for 3-phase wiring, so we have changed the wiring scheme. We still have a white neutral wire, so that will reconnect to the neutral. And then your 2 hots for your different messages are black with a white stripe and black with a red stripe. The black with a white stripe goes to where we had the black wire connected, and the black with the red stripe goes to where we had the red wire connected. So that's how you reattach the electrical connections. So that's it.